Okay. So hear me out on this one, right? So we're talking about this artist called Gisella. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. So Gisella, basically she's like a well-known artist on TikTok, and she's done a lot of art on YouTube. A lot of it is based on shorts, and she's done videos for herself. Big shout out to her, by the way, because some of the art styles that she does is insane. But the thing is that what I want to call out is the ones that keep saying that her art is fake, and she keeps tracing and doing all of that X, Y, and Z. Let it be known that tracing is a common thing in art, let alone be used as a helpful tool. For someone who wants to get into art, tracing is not a bad thing to use. You can use that as a tool to make sure that you are knowing how to do the outlines right. So then when you experience that and you're an expert at all of that, maybe you don't need to use it as much as you do anymore. Also, there are some bits where I feel like now that's a bad thing, and I'm just thinking, well, she's not trying to trace the whole entire thing. You do know that, right? Basically, she's well skilled and well done at all the artwork that she's been doing. I've seen some of the videos on it and I think it's very entertaining. But this one TikTok that I saw about her art being fake, is just something where I just tend to scratch my head and I just think, why? Also, keep in mind that she'd done a YouTube channel of her drawing Bella Porch, and Bella Porch DMing her to draw it on Instagram. Keep in mind that Bella Porch went her way to message her to say if she wants to do a drawing of her. And the thing is, for saying that it's fake as well is just kind of humiliating and really delusional of you to say. So please, go and watch the video first before you agree to the other person's account and other haters saying that her art is fake, because you don't know that yet. And another thing I wanted to touch on about realism is that realism is getting hated on day in, day out now. And so many artists as well have been downgrading it, saying it's not real art, and they might as well take a photo of it themselves. And for those artists that say it isn't real are also in denial of doing that as well. So please, don't be shitting on other people's art styles. While if I shat on your art style, you would not like it either, okay? Anyway, let's get back into the video. Why waste your time doing all of that? I really don't get it. But for me, I think that when you see someone that does realistic stuff and all of that, it's like many people, it's not going to be for everybody, because many people would think that it's just like it takes talent, which I agree with, but it's also just like, I can just use that as a photo, or I can use that as this and that. So realism art takes time, and I'm sure she's done it so many times to the point where she doesn't need to take so much time in her hands to do X, Y, and Z. In fact, you don't even know her progress like that, so how do you know if it's completely fake and completely tracing, which is a really, really wrong thing? At the same time, I just think that when you see someone do that, or someone get bigger, or someone just like, gets famous for doing these things, it's like you always find a way to just like tick someone for trying to be like, that's not true, the artwork's not true, yeah, she's on 20 mil subs, but her artwork is fake. Go and watch the videos if you don't believe me. I watched the video, by the way, and I'm thinking, but how? I don't think you understand that colouring is also part of it as well. She's not actually tracing all the colours, by the way. She's also putting in detail after detail, layer after layer on the colouring, and whatever material she uses, she tends to just kill it with it. And look, this isn't me trying to be like simping and stuff like that before any of you idiots try and think I'm just simping, so get your mind out the gutter. But at the same time, I just think that you're kind of misunderstanding with how she does her art style, and I think maybe someone like myself, and you know what, at first I'll put my hands up and say I didn't get it at first, but when I saw the videos more and more, like when I mean I didn't get it, I mean that I also was like, how does she do that? Like, how does she do that? I wanted to see more and more of it. That's how I understood her process of it. Now, I don't know how she organizes and plans her artwork, because I don't know her like that. But at the same time, I also think that, yeah, like that's how she does it. So I think it's a good thing that she's able to kind of do it the way she wants to do it and enjoy it, and not have people like this TikTok that I just showed to be going down her back and thinking that she's just faking it when she's clearly not. So I would salute to Julia for her artwork. I think she does a fantastic job. And for those that think that it's fake, go fuck yourself.